Good evening and welcome to Facebook Live, where today we're going to be discussing the new WW Bag and Bake Garlic and Herb. So this is brand new at WW and it's a packet of basically seasoning, and you also get a bag. You throw in your chicken, you throw in your vegetables, you ram it in the oven, and then your dinner is done. Now the great news about this is it is 0 point. So if you are a bit tight with your points and you need a zero hero, you can have a delicious looking meal like this for 0 points and so easy. Now we are going to cook the whole thing from scratch right here, right now. Now my Auntie Yvonne has just been saying that these were available previously with WW, so this product was available with Weight Watchers, as it used to be called. I'm not sure what flavours were available, but we are going to be making this new one, which is the garlic and herb. So if you fancy a bit of garlic and herb, then I would recommend for you to try this. Now I actually haven't tried it yet, so I'm quite looking forward to it. If you have tried this or you have tried the previous ones, please leave us a comment and tell us what you think. So this is available from all WW workshops, and they're £1.20. So it's split into two. There's the top bit with the bag and the bottom bit with the seasoning in. Now you don't want to get that confused, because my mum did get that confused when she opened the first one and the seasoning nearly ended up all on the floor. So you don't want to make that mistake. So bag bits, okay? The top is the bag. Just have a quick feel to remind you. You can feel the bag and you can feel that the seasoning is in the bottom. Just before I open it, I will read you out the ingredients list. So in here, 40% garlic, powder and granules, salt, corn flour, milk protein, spices, 3% herbs and various other little things. But those are the main ingredients, is garlic. Okay, so let's cut this out. Now as I said, the bag is at the top, so when you cut it open, be really careful not to cut the bag, because if you cut the bag, you've had it. Now that is the alarm going off to say that our bag that's in the oven is done. So I am going to open that in a moment when I've done this bag. So you can see this is the bag from the Bag and Bake packet. So I'm now going to carefully open. See, there's a little pull. So I'm going to open the bag. There we go. So take the little sticker off, and then as if by magic, here is your cooking bag. Now this obviously is oven safe. Voila! So that is my bag, and it's got a little thing to, we're going to make it close with. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm not sure what the official name is. I'm going to call it the doer-upper. Okay? So I've got my bag, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop my bag on my WW Weight Watchers scales, because what I'm going to do then is pour into my bag, where is it, I'm going to pour into my bag 250 grams of vegetables. Now the only thing my mum's got in here at mum's is these frozen vegetables, so I'm just going to pour in these frozen vegetables. As I said, 250 grams is what we need. So get those in. Obviously you don't have to be too exact. 250 grams. And there's a tiny little bit left in the bag, so I'm just going to throw that in as well. Might as well use it up. Okay, so that's 250 of vegetables. Now it just does say vegetables, so if you have a look on the packet, look, they're using those nice little carrots, onions, nice things like that. So it's completely up to you what vegetables you like. So there in my bag, I've got 250 grams of vegetables. So then I need to add into my bag 2 chicken breasts, skin off. So skin off. So here's one. And my second one, I need to cut the packet open with the knife. These are 2 for £7 at Morrison's. So there I've got in my bag the vegetables and the 2 chicken breasts. And I'm just going to wash my hands. When I was using my bacon maker, there was some comments that I didn't wash my hands with raw bacon. Can I just point out the fact that if you are following the WW plan, it does heighten your immune system, and this is why myself and a lot of people don't often get sick, because we do have a heightened immune system because we're living a healthy, holistic lifestyle. Do you like the way I answered that? Okay, so next up we are going to open the seasoning. So as I said, the seasoning is in the bottom bit. So what I'm going to do is cut the top bit off, and then inside here you're going to have your nice. So that's what it looks like. Look, so seasoning. It's not, see, I'm not a big garlic fan, so it's not too garlicky. You can smell lots of the other herbs. So in my bag I'm just going to place that seasoning on top of the chicken breast and the vegetables. As I said, because I'm using frozen mixed veg, I don't think it does look as exotic as the packet. Now I need to find the seal, which is here. Okay, so I'm now going to seal. Now it does say seal loosely, so you can see that, can't you? So I'm just going to seal this loosely, threading that through. So you can hear it click. So that's sealed loosely. And obviously when it's sealed loosely, this is when the fun begins. And this is where we can start shaking our bag. This is the real reason I wanted to make it. It's all about this. Then it's maracas. It is a very strong bag, by the way. So you can see all the garlic and herbs all mixing around. See? Burning a few calories as well. Let's just make sure it's all, oh yeah, that's lovely, that is. You see, you can even get the kids to help you out on that bit. So there I have my bag filled with 2 chicken breasts, the seasoning and the mixed vegetables. So this bag is now ready to bake. So I'm going to open my oven. And what the instructions say is to place it on a tray, and then when you put that tray in, make sure there's enough space in the oven for the bag to rise without it touching something. Right, Kurt's got a message. That's getting your steps up. Yeah, it sure is, doing me shaking. And as you can see, here's one I prepared earlier. So we're going to get that one out of the oven as I put the new one inside there. A little bit of health and safety. Don't want to burn myself. Okay, so I'm going to get the bag out. So that's how it looks like. I'm going to put that one in, and I'll close the door so it's a bit quieter. So when you pull it out of the oven, this is what it looks like. Look, it has inflated, because obviously the reason it's cooking so fast is basically all those vegetables are being steamed. Also the chicken's being steamed, but obviously they are taking that lovely flavour from all those spices. So be really, really careful at this point, because remember, when we did that seal, we only loosely closed it. So if you were to push that, you'd get hot steam in your face. So be really, really careful. So what I'm going to do is just turn that over, just so you can see, look, it's all nice and lovely cooked. That's really hot as well. Great, so then what I'm going to do is get my cooling rack, pop the cooling rack down on here, and we're going to open this bag up onto a plate, just so you can see. Now, if you wanted to eat, see, that does pull off nicely. That was nice and easy to take that off. And then this is where the steam comes out. So this is why I said be really, really careful. What I'm going to do is get a plate. I'm I'm going to pour out my 2 chicken breasts and my 250 grams of vegetables. Now I'm just going to move it back a little bit because I want you to see it as I pour it out, but I'm trying not to get burnt at the same time. There's a lot of stuff going on right here. Okay, right, how am I going to do this? So I'm going to hold the bag there. Look at the steam. Can you see the steam? It's still... Woo! I'm going to hold the corner. Right, and I'm going to pour. I'm just going to hold the corners of the bag. Right, my mum has come to make sure that I don't spill it all on the kitchen floor. Now, is this a serving for 2 people? I would say yes, it is a serving for 2 people, because obviously not many people can eat a big, chunky Morrison's chicken breast. Now, because I've literally just emptied that on the bag, that's what it looks like when you just empty it on the bag. Can you see that? It smells amazing. It actually looks quite good for saying I've just thrown it on the plate. But obviously what you could do is then put it on a smaller plate, because we all eat off smaller plates, don't we? So just get 1 chicken breast. Shall I do it? I'll serve it up because I'm going to give a piece to my mum. 1 small plate. So we're going to serve up a chicken breast. Let's get some veg there. Doesn't it look nice? I was a little bit worried, to be honest with you, whether that chicken breast would have cooked, but the vegetables are definitely cooked. Look, you can see how they've changed colour. So, I know this is everybody's favourite bit, the taste testing. So we're going to get a knife, a different knife than I used to cut the raw chicken. Okay, I'm going to cut a little bit off. And what I'm going to do as well while I've got the knife, I'm going to cut down the middle just to prove to you that it is cooked. As I said, I haven't done this before, so I'm hoping there's not going to be... No, great, look. So that's cooked beautifully. It was in the oven for 45 minutes, Dawn's asking. 45 minutes is what it takes to steam that. So the last thing to do is to, of course, try it. So I've cut a little bit of chicken there. Got my vegetables. As I said, you can use more exotic vegetables, but it's nice if if you've got some chicken breasts in the freezer and you've got some frozen veg in the freezer, it's lovely just to have as a quick meal. Now it looks a little bit hot, so I'm going to give it a quick blow. Ready? I've got a little bit of bone. A little bit of bone in the chicken breast.
Wow.
But apart from that, do you know what, that is amazing? Because if, like me, I would never have vegetables and chicken breast, just that, because it is so boring and bland. But that's really spiced it up, and cooking it in the bag has like steamed it, but also it's kept the moisture in the chicken. For £1.20, I'm loving it. That's a great idea. Right, if we can now bring my mum in. So, we'll just ask my mum. Imagine that looks a little bit nicer. So imagine I'm serving that up for you for your tea. Come in. What would you think?
Yeah.
Do you think it looks nice?
Yeah.
Do you want to try it? Right, I'll be your table. It's tasty, isn't it? As I said, my auntie Yvonne, she did recommend these. Weight Watchers used to sell these back in the day. So this is the new WW version. And this is my mum's tea. So there we go. Take it all.
Weigh in tomorrow.
Yeah, she's got weigh in with Diane tomorrow morning. So that's why she's having Zero Heroes tonight. Right, Jess. Do you get just 1 bag in a packet? Wasn't sure if you said at the beginning. Yes, you only get 1 of these bags in 1 packet. So, to be honest, looking at the state of it, I don't think it's the sort of thing you could reuse.
You might be able to. We'll give it a go with some normal spices, but it is meant for one use only.
So, thank you for joining me. That was the WW brand new Bag and Bake Garlic and Herb. My name has been Jodie Bunting in my mum's kitchen here. For more of my videos, go to youtube.com/Jodie Bunting. Thank you for your questions. Bye for now. Bye.